welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 86. We left off at this nutrient pulp thing, which is now fully filled up, so this is going quite well. So that means we can start using this raw fish oil for something. And that likely means that afterwards we're gonna sneak some of this plastic through here and connect that up here or something, so that we have a ton of plastic to go around later, hopefully. Yeah, because this we could scale up, right? If we put in another fish tank, and that's quite doable. Though we might need to scale even harder, right? Yeah, because the raw fish oil is not coming for free. So let's see, we need this probably. Yeah, fish oil filtration, which can use charcoal filters or ceramic filters. In either case, it will use thermal water. So that's also something to take into account. Like, that is backing up, but we will need a little bit more to make that work. So let's put down another thermal water pump. Oh, what's this called? A bore. Bore? Oh yeah, it is this, but we just don't have enough steel. So let's grab some. Yeah. So let's see, a thermal water bore. Yeah. So we need to extend this a little bit, as well as extend this. We put down an inserter and then a power pole. Let's see, and do we have it? And there we go. Yeah. So like this. Yeah. So we might need to do some shenanigans here to make this work out, but yeah, that's gonna be fine. Like, we could sneak some belt through here or something. That would all be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna need the thermal water. We'll pipe that over here then, I guess. And we're gonna need... So here we have generic fuel, I'm afraid, right? So not the charcoal. No. So I guess we'll need to belt over some charcoal as well. That's gonna be doable, but it's kind of awkward that we need to get both. Right, we have charcoal. Yeah, we have charcoal over here, so we want to split some of that off somewhere. I guess over... Yeah, we can just continue this on. We don't... I think we're making carbon up there. So yeah, that's gonna be fine. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so basically, yeah, let's start with that. So we'll put some underground belt down here. We probably won't need this, so I'm just gonna take that away. This used to be dedicated for that, so we could put some more down, but yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, so this is gonna run along here, right? Then we'll somehow sneak it through here, maybe using a yellow belt, underground belt. Then it's gotta come. Yeah, so maybe. Yeah. Oh wait, actually we want to bring it over here, right? So we can just run a little bit of belt like over here. That makes the most sense, right? Yeah. So we're gonna run it like this over here. Do a little underground, and then bring it over to where we have. Yeah, right. We all want to sort of start doing it up here. That's that. Like we'll pipe this over. We'll pipe the thermal water over. That makes the most sense. So let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna need some more belt, so let's grab that. We also might need some more pipe, so I think let me just go grab some of the copper probably. Since last time we checked, we had a copper oversupply, which makes sense given how we've been, how we scaled that up, and we didn't really do anything about the iron. So let's see. Yeah, how are we doing here? Yeah, this is backed up now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a couple batches of copper and we're gonna craft a lot of copper pipe. Let's see, how is science doing? It's tin now where the issue is. Yeah, that sort of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, this is just... the overflow isn't getting anything. That's kind of a shame, but I guess that's... Yeah. We can't really force that unless we start regulating like all the different overflow valves. Yeah, it's kind of a toughie. Like we could do it, but I'm not really bothered with it right now. Okay, so we should have a fairly decent amount of pipe. We have some carbon coming this way. So let's bring over the thermal water. Yeah, we're gonna need it a little bit more though. This loop is actually, oops, yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's just start piping this over. Ooh, that's just a little too close. Let's try it like this. Right, so now if we put some landfill over here, we can make the jump to... just not enough. Make the jump to here. And we're gonna remove the clarifier because it doesn't work anyway. And we're gonna bring this over. Yeah. So then, let's see. So we need to do this recipe. We're gonna use the charcoal at first. Later we might use the ceramic filters, but for now, like we have plenty of charcoal, so this is just fine as is. So what we're gonna do is fill this in a little bit. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Make sure we got some space. Okay. So first of all, we need an assembler. And then with that assembler, we're gonna make the filters. No fiddlers, filters. So we're gonna make charcoal filters, and those will need the filter frames. So let's craft a couple of those. They'll need the charcoal, and we'll need a filtration unit. So this is gonna be like such, and we'll put down the filtration unit over here. Let's insert those so that can start producing. Let's have a little output belt. Okay, so filtration unit over here. And it's gonna filter fish oil with this recipe. and we're gonna run 2 of those lines. Let's do it like this, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna run 1. So the belt is gonna go like this, right? We'll put an inserter over here. Then we'll have the thermal water run here and the fish oil run here. No, one further, right? Yeah, we'll run here. So this is the fish oil. So that's gonna go like this. Have a little bit of underground belt. And connect this up over here. And then this is gonna be the thermal water. So we'll run that like this. I guess we'll sneak it through a little bit like this, so we can, the first one can go like this, but that doesn't matter, right? So then we put in some power, and we're gonna need to process the output, so it will get filter frames, which we wanna be able to put back in. Yeah, there we go. And then we need to do something with the fish oil and the base mineral oil. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I think the base mineral oil we just wanna pipe out for now, like vent it or do something with it. Maybe we can burn it. Yeah, it has temperature, but nothing else. And then we have the fish oil. Let's see, we should probably craft some more copper pipe. Yeah, so this is gonna, I made a recipe for this, right? So from nutrient pulp and fermentation base we can create, wait, what? Yeah, we can create from these guys, from fish oil. Yeah. So, oh, we have 2 of them. So probably one of them we can do and the other one we can't. But yeah, what do we make this in? Let's see. So it's, this is nutrient pulp. We want to do something with fish oil. Right, where is that? Vegetable oil. Nutrient pulp, raw vegetable oil. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, so, oh yeah, and this one is not that efficient for fish oil, right? We gotta figure that out at some point. Okay, that's finished. Awesome. Let's see. We can now research this. That's pretty cool. So we're actually fairly close to getting blue science. We have a ton of red and green stuff to research still. So I'm not worried about it. Like, we have plenty of things to go around before actually upgrading, but it does unlock a ton of interesting stuff. So what do we want to do? We want to figure out, this is done in an oil refinery. Okay, let's craft one. Refinery. Yeah, there we go. So basically, if we manage to do something over there, then we can make that happen. Yeah, so, and the base mineral oil. Yeah, so let's see. So this, we can create polishing compound with the right research. We can void it in a flare stack. We can turn it into coolant. We can barrel it. Or we can create synthesis gas out of it. Or lubricant. So at some point we probably want to make lubricant. Like, we could, wait, can we? No, so we can't do the other recipe, right? No, that's advanced stuff. Yeah, so then let's just run this, right? Yep, so then what we're gonna do for this guy is create a small inline tank. Do we still have a flare stack? Doesn't look like it, so let's craft it as well. We do have an overflow valve. So 1, 2, and then the flare stack probably. Let's see. We probably need some more, yeah, like this, and then put in the flare stack. Oh, it actually would have been aligned fine. So we have the small tank. Yep, and then the flare stack. And there we go. It's an overflow valve, right? Yeah. Okay, excellent. Then we have the processed fish oil. So if we look at this stuff, then we need some cellulose fiber at some point. We need the fermentation base, we need nutrient pulp and fermentation base we can create out of fish oil. And here we get, yeah, so if we put that in a refinery, which we crafted, let's do it like this. The separate fish oil. Oh, we get both actually. Okay, so doing the base mineral oil makes a lot of sense right now because we're pushing that away anyway. We might want lubricant at some point, but if we do, then we'll fix it at that point. Let's run it like such and connect that up. Okay. We also want to power it. And I guess we could actually just yeah, just connect it up like this, right? We'll run the pipe. Yeah, this is fine actually. Okay. So then we have the lubrication stuff. And this one created more, yeah, more of the fermentation base. Okay. So that means we've got, yeah, okay. We're gonna need. Oh, but we can make carbon out of the stuff that we have here already. So that's gonna be. We just need steam, which we can actually make by burning it as well. Like it's not that efficient, but it makes sense to make carbon locally in this case. Yeah. So let's extend this a little bit. We're gonna claim some space for ourselves. And if we look at this, then we can do fermentation base into acetic acid. That's kind of critical for a lot of stuff. This produces a lot of complex stuff. This is needed for this, so we'll postpone that, and this is also needed for that, right? Yeah, so what makes sense? I think we want to put this let's see, this needs acetic acid, methanol gas, and carbon monoxide, and it gets acidic anhydride, which is one of the inputs for this stuff. Yep. So order-wise, I don't know if it really matters. Like, yeah. So what we probably want to do is siphon off some of these some of this to make into cellulose fiber, right? Or can we only do that from wood? Let's see, cellulose. Yeah, we can craft it from green algae with 2 seconds. And given how this machine is sitting here doing nothing, I think that makes a lot of sense. So we'll be doing that in any case. Thermal water here is actually pretty low. So we might want to keep an eye on that and make sure that we fix that up. Yeah, so let's look at the helmet again, and so we are gonna make this locally near this. This is also an ingredient, but it's just one, and it has compost as a side product. So the fact that it has compost as a side product and the ingredient is right here makes me very comfortable doing this as the next step, because we want to dump the compost over here. So let's figure that out. So we have just a fermentation base which goes into acetic acid and compost, and this is made in an advanced chemical plant. Yes, so I don't know if it matters. I guess it does, because this is strictly worse. So it probably does need one of those. Okay, so we can start a blue research. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Okay. We gotta watch out for these guys. Maybe we need. Yeah, we might need to get a sniper rifle to take these out. But first I'm gonna put down the advanced chemical plant, like right over here, and we're gonna do fermentation base into acetic acid. Okay, so we can chain it right. Yeah, we can chain it right over here. So let's do it this way. Connect up some power. Yeah, so here the questionable thing is going to be the thermal water, not the raw fish oil. Yeah, let's see. So this is gonna create just one product, right? Yeah. Okay, but we'll only need that at this stage, but it is gonna also produce as a side product compost, right? Yeah. So we're gonna configure this to grab a little bit like this, and then run a belt, and we'll just run that over here. So we can take that out and run the belt like this. Yeah, so actually, since this is a waste product, I want this to have priority over anything else. So we're gonna create some more belt and then a splitter. And then the splitter will have priority on this side, which will make sure that this process should basically get as much as needed, though it is actually stalled out right now, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so if we do want this to be like, we might want to just take out some compost and use it somewhere else. But it could be kind of awkward if this loop stalls. We could put in a buffer as well, but that's gonna mean that, like, we could put a buffer before this. That actually makes a decent amount of sense, right? It doesn't need to be a pass-by buffer. We can just do it like this. Like such. And then we have a splitter which has input priority to the right. So that should make sure to get all the waste products. Okay. So then we have the nutrient pulp into various gases. One of which is gonna be used in here, right? So we have methanol. Wait, okay, so methanol we also make over here, right? So do we want to connect that up? Wait, is this only methanol that we get out of this? Oh, it is. Okay, interesting. So actually we could just boost, I think pretty much, like this just needs methanol and then we're fine. So we could actually boost up all of this by grabbing some cellulose fiber and converting it into methanol. Methanol. Let's see. So maybe we should want to do that, or we should, yeah. Let's see. It takes 20 cellulose fiber for 100 methanol. So this is the old. Oh, this is. This seems kind of out of reach for now. Interesting. But getting this seems perfectly reasonable, right? So maybe before we continue this path, we should check out like how the methanol is divided. And maybe we should just divert all the methanol this way, but we can make some additional ones with this. It's gonna take 30 seconds, and so this is not really scalable at all. Yeah, let's figure this out. But I'm gonna save that for next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.